Welcome back to Harry Has a Cocktail. I'm coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio. Sorry I've been away for, gosh, I think I haven't done an episode in about a week or so. I decided not to do any more in Grand Rapids because the space wasn't really conducive to making cocktails. I didn't have a kitchen, so now here I am in Cleveland, Ohio at an Airbnb. I'm really excited to do the drinks today because I got my new box from Shaker and Spoon. I'm really interested in this box because the box is called That's Amaro. Let me get my trusty reading glasses out. You remember I used these in one of my episodes? That's Amaro. Oh, Amaro, that dark, often bitter beloved of bartenders the world over. Why such strong feelings? Perhaps because it's mysterious, complex, and misunderstood, like an irresistible bad boy, though luckily this one can be tamed. What is Amaro anyway? A rather diverse category of spirit originating in Italy. It's made by macerating herbs, roots, flowers, citrus peels, and bark in alcohol, adding that to a neutral spirit or wine, sometimes with sugar, and aging in casks or bottles. Amaro runs the gamut from intensely bitter and medicinal all the way to fragrant and candy-like, and has been considered the bartender's handshake, lauded as a hangover cure, and was the only spirit category allowed under Prohibition, as medicine. It's recently made its way into the realm of craft cocktails, and with such a variety of flavors between brands, presents a unique challenge, but also adds a depth and complexity that we hope you'll enjoy. If you remember, Shaker and Spoon, it gives you the makings for 3 different cocktails that were specifically made for Shaker and Spoon. First, I thought I would tell you a little bit about the fact that I've been experimenting just a little bit with Amaro. Amaro is actually Italian for bitter. Once again, my Italian comes in handy. Amaro means bitter, and as I read in the description of Amaros, they are usually a bitter liqueur made in Italy. One of the most famous bitters is Campari. I'm not a huge fan of Campari, although since I've been experimenting a little bit this week with a different Amaro, I want to go back and try Campari again to see how it compares. Amaros come in all different, a wide range from sweet to very, very bitter. I got this one that's down the middle of the road, Averna, and I just love it. It is so delicious. It has sort of a nutty taste to it, and it's actually made in Sicily. Amaro Averna, born in the sunny and welcoming land of Sicily, where the infusion is produced until today, respecting the ancient recipe of the Averna family. A careful selection of herbs and roots grant Averna its smooth and round taste and its unmistakable aroma. Enjoy straight, chilled, or on the rocks. I've actually been using this in a Negroni. Maybe I'll make that a little later in the program. Here's what I'm going to make tonight out of the Shaker and Spoon box. Vino Labbra, which translates literally to wine lips, is reminiscent in color of the stains left on one's lips after a third glass of wine. Miami's Carla Rivera of Southern Glazer's Wine and Spirits created this cocktail with ingredients that lighten and brighten the Amaro to make it immensely approachable for pretty much anyone. She aims to awaken feelings of nostalgia and pleasure by preserving the flavors of summer and unleashing them as we transition toward winter, which is awesome because it has gotten really, really cold in Cleveland. And I understand it actually snowed in Chicago, which is our next city. So it's only early November and it's already snowed. Here is what is in the Vino Labbra.
We have 2 ounces of Amaro, which, as I said, I'm going to use the Averna. 1 ounce of a sugarcane-based cola, and here we have one of the most famous ones, of course, Coca-Cola. 1 ounce of strawberry mint shrub.
Which, the ingredients of this strawberry mint shrub are sugar, apple cider vinegar, strawberries, mint, and citric acid. Interesting.
1 ounce of a lemon grapefruit oleo saccharum sour.
Lemon juice, sugar, lemon zest, grapefruit, and grapefruit zest.
Pretty interesting. And then a hand-cut lemon zest.
I don't actually have a zester, but the old-fashioned way, I've been reading about this, and usually the way I do it at home, is you just basically take your paring knife,
and you just, with your thumb, you just kind of slice. You just want to get like the top layer of the lemon. And that's basically going to be your lemon zest.
And this is what usually is referred to as a twist. If you're getting a martini with a twist, this is basically what you're asking for. You're just basically asking for some of the rind of the lemon.
And usually what will happen is the bartender
or I
will sort of let you literally twist it
so that the oils from the lemon rind will sort of come to the surface and will sort of infuse your drink.
So there I've got my twist.
This is pretty straightforward drink. Let's give it a go.
2 ounces of Amaro. 1 ounce of the strawberry mint shrub.
Strawberry mint shrub. This is very sophisticated stuff. 1 ounce of the lemon grapefruit oleo saccharum sour. No idea what that is.
1 ounce. And 1 ounce of Coca-Cola. Fill the shaker with ice and shake vigorously until it is ice cold.
15 to 30 seconds. Okay, that was about 30 seconds. I can take these off now. And, oh no, I can't. I have more to read. Oh, I just did something wrong. I was not supposed to add the Coca-Cola in there, but I did. Oh well, I didn't. Always read everything first. Strain its contents into a Collins glass filled with fresh cubed ice.
And now we're going to strain it over the fresh ice. Gently wring the lemon zest above the glass to release its oil. You can just see it pop out. I mean, it's weird. A lot of times you'll see the bartenders go like that.
And then I'm going to try it. Ooh, that's delicious. Oh my God. So I did do something wrong. I didn't read thoroughly about not adding the Coke. What you were supposed to do was add the Amaro, the shrub, and the oleo sour to the shaker. Fill the shaker with ice, shake vigorously till it's cold. Then you add the cola to the shaker, then strain its contents into a Collins glass. Obviously, I added the Coke beforehand, and I shook it with the Coke in there. But honestly, I don't know. It got a little frothy. Oh my gosh, this is really good. It's definitely sweet. It tastes very summery. It has like a tropical flair to it, but the Amaro kind of tones it down a little bit. Delicious. It's the Vino Labbra. Cheers. So now I thought I would go ahead and make the Negroni that I was making last week with the Averna. Negronis are usually made with Campari. When you type in Negroni on Google, you'll actually get a bunch of hits. And Campari is almost always the one. I don't know. I guess I have to do a bunch more research on this. It looks like Campari is the one that is generally used in the States. But again, craft cocktails are really taking off, and people are making it with all kinds of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody uses Averna. I'm gonna just show you how easy it is to make a Negroni. It's just 3 ingredients.
Amaro, I'm using Averna. It has gin, the Citadel gin I'm gonna use, and sweet vermouth. It's 1 ounce of each. And I already went ahead and I made a lemon peel.
A Negroni usually calls for an orange twist. God, why is it so hard to say that? An orange twist, not a lemon twist. But I don't have an orange, so I'm just going to use a lemon. I think it'll actually work really well with this, having had this already.
I'm just going to go ahead and put it in a rocks glass. And the rocks are already in there, as you can see. 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Amaro, and 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. That's it. So it's equal parts. I mean, if you wanted to make a bigger drink, you could do 1.5 of each, or you could do 2 of each and have a big double or something. And then I'm going to stir it a little bit with my bar spoon.
I actually had to buy a new bar spoon because, remember in the first episode I told you that we're thanking our friend Doug Frew for the wine at our wedding for the rest of our lives? Well, I just also gave him a gift of a bar spoon because I was there last weekend and I left my bar spoon. So enjoy the bar spoon, Doug.
And then I'm just going to do a little twist of lemon and drop it in and then drink it.
I can't even, I don't even know how to describe it really. It's like a really, rich, chocolatey. It has a weird chocolate flavor to it. I don't know why. Maybe that must be one of the roots or something that they use has like a chocolate thing going on. But it's like chocolatey, and I don't even know what to compare it to. All I know is it's delicious. So I think what I'll do in a future episode is I'll make a Negroni with Campari, and we'll compare. Ooh, you know what else? Ooh, maybe I'll make 3 Negronis and compare them all and see how they all stand up with different Amaros. I'm really liking this Amaro thing. It's funny because when I was a kid, I never liked anything that was bitter. I didn't like celery. I didn't like endive. I didn't like radicchio. I didn't like Brussels sprouts. And now I love all of those things. So I guess I'm getting old. I'm gonna leave you now. This is my Negroni made with Averna. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.